Bruh, what the fuck is wrong with our society, bro? Why I don't know, bro. Roblox gangsters can't be serious. Let's not waste any time. Let's get to this video, man.
On the surface, Roblox looks like such a happy and peaceful game, but if you look a little deeper, you'll soon find out that it harbors a dark community filled with violent, cold-blooded killers. Who am I talking about, you may ask? Well, of course, I'm talking about none other than Roblox Gangsters.
Huh? We're joking, right? That's crazy, bro.
Gangster or Robanger or Rothug, you know, whatever you want to.
Robanger. What the fuck? Yo, imagine calling yourself a Robanger.
Call him is someone that idolizes gang culture and creams their pants at the thought of being a trench baby. They form gangs, play dress up, record diss tracks, and try their absolute hardest to let everyone know that they are just so unbelievably badass. When in all actuality,
bruh, what the fuck is wrong with our society, bro? Why I don't know, bro.
Behind their screens, they're sitting there looking like this.
I have really good hearing.
Gangsters are notorious for taking their roleplay sessions just a little too seriously.
Really?
I think it's
well, I did watch a video where they had like it's Roblox. It was Roblox video that I watched. But instead of gangsters, it was like ISIS members. You know what I'm saying? They were like acting like they were like terrorists and that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Safe to say that their biggest point of criticism is the outfits they wear, because dear God, some of these are just so.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? Bro, you know what's crazy? It's probably some little ass edgy white kid that made this fucking shit too, bro.
So hard to look at. Why does she have size 20 shoes on, bro?
What the fuck?
The disdain for these types of avatars goes all the way back to like 2016 when the streets was first blowing up and servers were filled to the brim with avatars that looked like this. Looking back on them, these avatars aren't that bad, but I feel like majority of the hate for this aesthetic didn't stem from the outfits themselves, but rather came from the fact that 9 times out of 10, if you were in a server and someone was blasting Broccoli by Dram and Lil Yachty at ear-splitting volume, the culprit was probably dressed like this. But gone are the days of fishing for attention by playing loud music, because with the introduction of platforms like TikTok,
I mean, people still, bro, you know what's crazy? People still play loud music. Like when they be having like mariachi music be blasted. You know
this community now has a whole new way to get some eyes on them and share their style with the world. You can find all types of videos of people showing off their outfits, cars, guns, and money, which, you know, I would have to imagine would go insanely hard if I was 8 years old. But not everyone posting these photo dumps are just trying to flex. Some people are out here trying to inspire their fellow man, like this TikToker here that shows off some comp South Bronx fits. Now, you know, I can't personally speak
Amari Young, okay,
on whether or not these
Alyssa Roberts, okay,
outfits are comp, maybe a rogue.
Amari Young.
Let me know in the comments. But I just felt like bringing this post up because for some reason the person that posted it made the first slide in their slideshow a picture of their.
Bruh, that shit is not even fucking real, bruh. That is fake ass Robux, gang. Wait, whoa.
On the bright side, the comments are loving it. Fit pics aren't the only thing Gangsters are posting onto TikTok, far from it. Videos of gangs getting into big shootouts or getting backdoored are very common to find, and while all of these are pretty funny to look at in their own right, my favorite thing I've seen come out of this community by far is the diss tracks. These diss tracks.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's some little ass kid named fucking Timmy that be making these shits, bruh.
Posts can range from someone dancing to a pre-existing song but just changing the lyrics on screen to match whoever they're dissing, to people getting in the studio and recording their own vocals.
What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck?
When I found out these existed, I had just assumed majority of the people making them would be little kids, because to me, that
has to be it, though. It has to be a bunch of little white edgy kids that be making these shits, bro. Let's give it a bean, bro. You know, some edgy little white kids that be making these shits, bruh.
Makes sense. But a lot of the ones I found were made by fully grown adults.
What the fuck?
They are all just so ass.
Bro, What is wrong with people, bruh? Well, I mean, I guess, it's better than to be inside than it is to be on the streets, I guess, right? 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 I don't know. This shit is corny to me, bruh.
As much as I want to sit here and show you guys some more of these, because trust me, there are many more out there and they are all just, they're the best. I'm just gonna go out on a whim and assume a lot of these up-and-coming rappers didn't actually pay for the beats they're using. So instead of risking this video getting taken down over Roblox diss tracks, I'm just gonna talk about something else. But don't worry, we're still gonna stay in the range of fine arts, because not only does this community have talented musicians that rival Mozart, it also has a prospering film directing scene. People will join these games and act out serious dramas and post them on TikTok.
This is basically like GTA. It's basically GTA RP, but for kids, bruh. I mean, it's not for kids because they're holding fucking guns out of shit. But it's basically GTA RP Roblox version. What the fuck?
This short film here is about two teens heading home after a long day of playing basketball. They walk to the car and get inside, but when they do, I like to think I'm a pretty empathetic person, but this short film just didn't really move me quite like it moved the people in the comments. But a movie that really tugged on my heartstrings and brought tears to my eyes was this masterpiece, directed and filmed by the one and only JJ Shiesty. Words truly cannot describe this piece of art I'm about to show you. I'm just gonna play it.
Man, this show be shit.
I know, right? Wanna do something else?
What do you mean by that?
Just
Bro, what the fuck is y'all niggas doing, bro? Mind you, apparently some of these motherfuckers is grown-ass men doing
shut
this.
the fuck up and come.
Wait for me, bitch.
Oh, harder, JJ.
So, JJ Shiesty recorded a one-man show, which, you know, I'll give it to him. Everyone start clapping. It's impressive. He did this all by himself. But when you really start thinking about it, this dude just dressed up like a girl and role-played cracking himself. What are we doing, bro?
Bruh, people gotta be bored, bruh. I think that's just what it is. I think some people are just bored, bruh. Let's be honest.
What the fuck, dude? You cannot be that bored.
If you couldn't tell, this community is super complex and has so many different sides to it.
To be fair, at least they're not like the ISIS people. Like no, there's dead ass people on Roblox who dead ass act like they're in ISIS. Like they act like they're terrorists, Al Qaeda, all kinds of shit. Like they actually role play that kind of shit.
But instead of just sitting here and trying to decipher it all, I think it would be best if we stepped into the shoes of a rogue gangster and played some of these games for ourselves. And by doing so, we'll hopefully all get a better understanding of why rogue gangsters are the way they are. So with that being said, let's LARP. I didn't really know what game to pick. There were so many to choose from, so I didn't.
Jeez, man. Cali shootout. Realistic hood shootout. Realistic hood testing. South Bronx, the trenches. Miami streets. The Bronx 3. What the fuck? Blocksman.
Just join the one with the most players called South Bronx, the Trenches.
Okay.
And the name doesn't lie. This game really is the trenches because it just spits you out in the middle of nowhere and you have to fend for yourself. I had no idea what I was supposed to be doing, so I just ran around aimlessly looking for people, but I literally couldn't find a single soul. Like, I could hear cars whizzing by in the distance, but the sidewalks were completely empty. I felt completely isolated. I was scared. I mean, how is a sensitive young man such as myself supposed to survive out here all alone? 2 words. Illegal weapons. Yeah, so I somehow stumbled upon an illegal weapons shop, and this place had everything I would ever need. Knives, guns, shiesties, it had it all, but
bro, what the fuck is this game, bro?
There was just one teensy-weensy problem. Everything in the store was super fucking expensive, and I didn't have a single penny to my name. But luckily for me, right outside of the shop was the answer to all of my problems. It was a random guy wearing a Denim Tears jacket, so obviously he had money. But instead of being desperate and begging him for spare change, I just politely asked him how I could earn some money for myself. I mean, not to brag, but I'm kind of an entrepreneur of sorts, and he's running from me.
Yo, what the fuck?
Get back here, you motherfucker. You wanna run from me? Come here. Come here. Who does this guy think he is?
Yo, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Bro, who are you?
Not a jump at
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, so,
Yo,
I
what
left
the
the Bronx.
fuck?
I just didn't feel safe there, guys. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't feel safe being in the United States as a whole. It just felt like everywhere I went, people's first instinct was to slime me out for zero reason. Like, all I was trying to do was make friends with these people, and they fucking shot me to death. I really had no other choice. I had to flee the country. The journey was a long one, but I
Bro, what the fuck?
sought refuge in a little place called South London. Everyone, this is my
That's not accurate. London niggas don't got guns. They got knives.
sweet little
They don't
5'3"
got
sugar plum
guns.
named Lewis Thomas.
Oi, bruv.
He may not look like much now, he honestly kind of just looks like Netspend, but believe me when I say he will soon become the Grim Reaper of South London. This game was the perfect fresh start that I needed, because unlike the games I played before it, South London had a tutorial. So I peacefully spent like 10 minutes learning how to buy guns, drive cars, and grow illegal substances in my closet. But as I was on my way to buy some stuff at the pawn shop, a random tweaker walked up to me.
You know what's funny? If I were to actually play this game, I would probably have a lot of fun. Like, I would actually have a lot of fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? At least it's like, there's like a tutorial and it's actually fleshed out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And pointed an assault rifle right in my face. I didn't know who bro was feeling like, so I asked him if he was good, but before he could answer me, a man appeared out of thin air and asked me a question that would change everything. Now, his gang wasn't exactly the glamorous giant gang I was hoping to join. It was literally just him and the goober from 2 seconds ago. But after being ignored, jumped, and killed multiple times for simply trying to exist, joining his team just kind of felt like a no-brainer. And as soon as I said yes, Boss Man handed me a gun and gave us our first order of business. Kill everyone. So we just drove around the city in his car, shooting at anybody unfortunate enough to cross our path. And I guess I did a really good job because Boss Man gave me a box of Skittles like I was a dog or something, and he was giving me a Scooby snack. But hey, I appreciate the treat.
Aw, good boy, good boy.
Our next mission was to rob a gas station. Now,
My boy's spinning that fucking Hellcat.
I had never done anything like that before, so I let my nameless companion show me the ropes. All we had to do was walk in and point our guns at the clerk, and he would empty out the register. But apparently, money wasn't enough for my pal here. He wanted blood. Rest in peace. After doing this a couple more times, we had basically established our routine. We would drive around, shoot people, and rob stores. Eventually, though, I started becoming so good at killing people that it was my turn to shoot the clerk.
What the fuck?
It's actually
I'm not gonna lie. It actually looks fun as fuck to play. Like, this game actually looks fun.
starting to feel like I was becoming a fully fledged member of this gang, but just as things were starting to look up for me, tragedy struck. After going through an intense shootout, me and Boss Man found our tweaker friend lying dead on the floor. Now, we still aren't 100% sure who did it, but this was a devastating blow to our team to say the least. But this lifestyle is fast-paced. It stops for nobody, so me and Boss Man had no other choice but to carry on without him. Losing a member of our three-man team was a little rocky at first, but after a while, we regained our footing and started moving better than ever. We were slowly but surely clearing out the entire server. I mean, no one could compete with us, so they were all just rage quitting and leaving. This was a big achievement. I mean, we've come so far in such a short amount of time, so to celebrate, Boss Man started blessing me up. Like, I don't know if he thought I was a bad bitch with a pixie cut or something, but he was giving me money for shoes, jackets, jeans, and he basically had me fitted up like Central C. But the cherry on top of it all was when he took me to the jewelry store and bought me a two-tone eye.
See, like this to me isn't as bad because it's just like this is like one of those games where like you kind of just run and gun and then you naturally just level up and shit like that, right? Like it's not like a GTA RP type of shit. You just literally just go around and just kill people. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like
Iced out Rolex. Look at me, bro. Not even 3 hours ago, I was stuck in the streets of South Bronx without a penny to my name. And now I'm in South London living like a king. I felt invincible. My ego was through the roof, but this shift in mentality would soon cause me to make the worst mistake of my road gangster career.
What you do?
I was riding an intense high. I mean, we
road gangster
literally made everyone leave our server, so I suggested that we join a full one and show everyone there who's boss. And at the time...
Oh. That nigga got cooked, bro.
It sounded like a good idea, but within minutes of server hopping, I quickly realized that there's levels to this shit. Literally, the second me and Boss Man managed to meet up, he was shot multiple times right before my very eyes. I forgot I was still a low level, so I had this PvP shield on, meaning I could do nothing but sit there and watch as they robbed his corpse of everything. I did eventually get the shield off and slaughter his killer, but I was just too late. All that was left of Boss Man was his backpack. I ran around
Damn.
the city trying to find out where he respawned, but it felt like no matter how hard I looked, I couldn't find him. Within a matter of minutes, I lost everything I had worked so hard for. I mean, sure, I still had all the money and clothing I could ever want.
That nigga probably just got off the game, bro. Like, he was just like, all right, bro, I'm off this game.
Once, but at the end of the day, what I really wanted was to belong somewhere. I managed to meet a group of reliable
Oh, yeah, you did.
guys and join their gang, and we spent several hours together, but now I'm right back where I started, all alone.
Damn, bro, that's tough, bro. Damn.
And for some reason, I just can't help but feel like this is all my fault. You know, after stepping into the world of Rogue Gangsters for a little bit, I feel like I can confidently say that they still suck ass. Like, don't get me wrong, I was having some fun at times, but what
yeah,
y'all
like,
didn't really get to see much of was me getting endlessly killed for no reason. I know that's kind of ironic.
I mean, it's like, I think that's just the point of the game, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the point of the game.
For me to complain about, considering the second I got my hands on a gun, I was out there doing the exact same thing to other people. But I mean, it's different when I do it, bro. You see, I was doing it purely out of self-defense, okay? I still think all the TikTok stuff is really cringy and fun to laugh at, but at the end of the day, I don't know if I feel like all of the hate is warranted. Like, sure, grown men making diss tracks on Roblox.
Nah. Him playing a game, a Roblox game, where you're basically just going around just killing other people. It's basically a PV fucking P game, right? Like, that's cool and all. But making diss tracks and like, you know what I'm saying, making skits on fucking Roblox to me is fucking insane to me. Like, honestly, you are fucking disgusting. It's actually disgusting looking at this shit, bro.
It's completely valid to criticize. I mean, that shit is lame as fuck. But majority of the toxicity and stuff that this community is associated with nowadays is more often than not completely contained to games that were specifically made for that type of behavior. Like, these games were made for the sole purpose of all of these bums to come together and be toxic. And in a way, that's kind of beautiful. So who am I to criticize what they get up to in the games that were made for them? I, for one, am on board with Rogue Gangsters now. So if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to running the streets of South London. Well, never mind, I guess.
Bruh, all I gotta say, bruh, is like, making a diss track on Roblox is fucking insane to me, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, actually, if you're making diss tracks, bruh, on fucking Roblox, I don't know what to tell you, bruh. I'm honestly, I don't even feel sorry for you, bruh. I don't know, bruh. To me, it kind of reminds me of, like, GTA RP. But at least with GTA RP, there's rules to it. So you can't just go around killing people. There's server rules, right? Like D10, like when Phantom and them niggas when they play like GTA RP, like there's rules. So, like, you can just go around and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, bro, I hope you have a good breakfast, a good dinner, and good night, man. I think this is weird, bro. We can't be making diss tracks, and you're making TikToks about it too, bro. Like, what is your goal, bro? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a grown-ass fucking man doing this shit, bro. Like, you're you know what I'm saying? But it's like, anyways, man. I'll see y'all in the next video, bro. Love y'all, man. Peace.